There's a little place in Philadelphia where every kid could come live out their Sesame Street dreams. Meet all the characters, come enjoy some of the town on Sesame Street, and that place is called Sesame Place. Welcome back to Edutainment. My name's Eddie, and today we have a special one for you. It's my son's second birthday, and his best friends live on Sesame Street. So we decided to do a road trip up to Philly to go check out this theme park, Sesame Place. It's a small little theme park here in Philadelphia, and all his best friends live here, so what other best way to celebrate my son's birthday? We're also first-timers here at the park, so we're gonna go inside the park as first-timers, give you our first-hand review, and show you everything that this little park has to offer. So let's get inside the park and have some fun. And look at this little guy. He is ready for Sesame Street. You got your outfit on. He's got a whole little Elmo. Look at that, Sesame Street shoes. You ready, birthday boy? Let's get inside the park and have some fun. And as we make our way into the park, it is Christmas in July here at Sesame Place. There's the general admission, and one of the cool things starting off is being a SeaWorld park. Your Platinum Pass member perks that I have over at Busch Gardens Williamsburg actually work here as well. So instead of going through the general admission line, we actually have our own little Platinum Pass entrance here through the Sesame Place store, which is actually nice and convenient because it's air conditioned. Let's make our way through. And this entrance for the Platinum Pass members is also the exit for the park. So if you're looking at getting yourself something on the way in, like if you forgot a pair of shorts or something for the water park or anything of that nature, some merchandise, you grab yourself something on the way in or on the way out, and also take a great photo with this amazing Elmo over here. Look at the size of this plush. He looks amazing. And there we go, Sesame Place, Philadelphia. All right, let's make our way in. And just like that, we got past the security desk. Now we go through the actual entrance. We are re-entering. We've already been inside. We did a little bit of navigating through, had some breakfast inside the park, but check it out, the first little coaster here at the park. And I gotta say, it's a cool looking coaster. And this little coaster is an amazing little coaster. It is Vapor Trail, and it looks like it's Grover's Vapor Trail. Ollie's still a little bit too small to go through this one though. And as I mentioned, we did get here a little bit early and do the Dine with Elmo. Something I definitely suggest if you're looking for your little one to get pictures with everybody. It's an easy way. We already got all that out the way now, so we could just walk around and enjoy the park. The majority of this park is actually a water park, so I'm sure that a lot of these characters you can't meet in those areas that it's nice and wet, but easy way. We got to meet every single character, and it's a paid experience, so if you don't meet a specific character, you just raise your hand and let them know that you haven't seen them yet. And here's a quick look at the map, a nice overview of everything that the park has to offer, as well as like show times and some dining spots that you have QR codes for. But as you can see, it's just basically a main strip that has all the dry experiences like meet and greets, stores, and dining areas, and then it's all surrounded by a cool water park with different themed areas. So you have the Count's Court, which actually looks super cool. We went back there and checked it out. We have Elmo's World, which has some dry rides as well as some wet rides, and then all throughout this area over here, Sesame Island and Big Bird's Beach, which we'll check out in just a moment. And before we make our way over to Big Bird's Beach, we got some shows. This park is filled with shows and a little coaster over here that we want to check out as well. So definitely no slouch. We already got 2 coasters that we could check out and credits that we could add, but we have some shows around the park as well as meet and greets with different characters that we'll check out, so you can see the different offerings as well as some viewing areas for the Sesame Street Parade later on. But let's go check out this coaster. I'm assuming by the color it's going to be some type of Oscar the Grouch themed coaster, but let's make sure. And we have Oscar's Wacky Taxi over at Grouch Central. It looks so cool. I do like this little coaster, and it does look like it's some type of like hybrid. It's like a wood and steel coaster track. I'm not sure if it's a little mini RMC, but it looks like a super cool coaster. We might have to try to get this into our coaster credits. Today I'm here with Monique and Ollie, neither of which I think want to ride any coasters, and I don't think Ollie can even ride if he wanted to. I think he's just too small at the moment. But it's nice that they have these 2 offerings, so you know, it's kind of the starter coasters for the little ones just as they get past like Ollie's age. I would assume around like 4 years old, and this is the exit to the ride. And check it out, here are the 40 and below may not ride. Okay, there we go, our answer. So 46 and above can ride alone. 40 and above must ride with supervision. 40 and below may not ride. But check it out. As you exit, you got this cool facade of the like Sesame Street area. And I saw that there's some more towards the back of the park that we'll check out shortly. Loving what this little park has to offer. They also have another like flat ride, the Big Bird's Tour Bus, which is actually a cool little ride as well. Something nice and simple that just goes round and round in this bus-like vehicle while it's playing. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Now the water park is obviously the hot spot. It is a little bit warm outside. We're not going to go all the way in just because it's so crowded, but you got all different types of slides and the Big Bird Beach, which is kind of like their little mini wave pool for the kids. You got the Elmo's Surf and Slide and Rosita's Seaside Slide over here as well. A lot of offerings. A lazy river towards the back, and also one of those like big jungle gyms with like the bucket that drops a ton of water, which we'll check out once we get towards the back of the park. And throughout the park there are many little photo ops like this one right here. This one's a little bit short for me, but look, I kind of fit it in. It's with Abby Kadabi, where you could do these little photos, and my photo pass also works here as well, so that's super cool as well. A couple things that were not predicted. I didn't predict that my parking, my express entrance for Platinum would work, or my photo pass. All of that works, so we've been able to take some photos. They have all these different little areas where you could take these selfies. Here's another one right here as we make our way through, and just across is the area where you could wait and get the VIP seating for the parade. And here it is just across from those selfie areas. You have a little bit of an awning as you make your way through, and the parade obviously makes its way through here, but you could grab yourself either a seat on the bench or under the little roof, and the parade is in just about 40 minutes. So we'll make our way through so that we can come back and check out the parade. And just as we cross and make our way into the good ship Sesame, we have the little lazy river. We might see Ollie and Monique going through because they're enjoying the water park as I film this. We had our fun earlier all together, and in order to film, obviously this camera is not going to endure in the water park, so they're went off and did their own thing while I go ahead and film this for you guys and give you some first-hand experience for some first-timers. And back over here as we continue our way through the park is another one of the Sesame Street facades. Earlier today it was super busy because this is where you come take your photo with Big Bird, and obviously Big Bird is going to be a super popular character here to come check out at the park. And as we're coming around the corner here, you could actually see the area where you take your photo with Big Bird. It's actually Big Bird's Nest. Very popular photo op. When we came earlier, we got our photo. Maybe I'll pop it over this, but it was a long line way back, about maybe 100 people in order to take your photo. It does move pretty quickly though. And here towards the back, just as we pass Big Bird's Nest and make our way over to the Counts area, the little water pad or splash pad, we got an area where you could actually do photo ops with Elmo and friends, as well as it looks like it's a little theater back here that shows different shows throughout the year. I don't think there's any shows going on right now, as you can see they're all blocked off, but I can imagine some pretty cool stuff. You kind of see the bleachers just as we pass the entrance here. And just towards the back, we have probably one of the coolest little splash pads I've ever seen. Obviously, we got the 3, 2, 1 splash bucket up top. It's the Count's little play area. It's called the Splash Castle, and it has kind of like a haunt theme to it with all the bats and the Count. And I gotta say, it's huge. The slides are actually pretty significant. It reminds me of a much more upgraded version of what they offer over at Soak City at King's Dominion. And look who we ran into. Monique and my little birthday boy. Happy birthday, Ollie. You having a good time, baby?
How old are you?
He's not too talkative now. He's too distracted by the Count splash pad. Did he get to go in there?
He did, and it was really fun. He liked it. He's a daredevil.
Yay! He liked it. He's a daredevil, Monique said. And it does look like everybody's preparing for the parade to begin, so we might want to start grabbing our spot. Oh, and we just got our spot for the parade for the little birthday boy and Monique. We're about to watch Elmo and his family come down. And since they're doing the summer in July, we have Santa and some of his elves coming through before the parade starts. And check it out, he's coming through in style in a Corvette. Our little one looks like he's excited, or he's blowing off his last bit of steam before he passes out on us. He hasn't taken a nap all day, but look at him. That's how he's gonna watch the parade. And it looks like it's starting. And they're starting it off strong with Big Bird. Look at Ollie. Hi, Big Bird. Oh! That's Ollie's best friend right there, Bert. Whoa! This is super cute. All right, and the Sesame Place parade comes to an end. And I gotta say, it was super cute, and it stops a good amount of accommodating times. Like, it's not just like it stops like twice throughout the walk. It actually stops like maybe like 4 times. So everybody has a good viewing area no matter where you're seated. And Ollie, my son, had an amazing time checking out his friends, dancing along with them, and waving hi to all these guys. This park is adorable. Not a huge park by any means, but has a nice variety of rides and water park accommodations here with food, dining experiences, and many other things. I definitely feel like this is a one-day park, but definitely a park that we will probably revisit with my son down the road. I definitely recommend it. Make your way out to Philadelphia to check out Sesame Place. It's an adorable little park, and even as a grown-up, you may not enjoy it the most, but I promise you your little ones will. Guys, I hope you enjoyed coming along on this little special adventure for my son's birthday. I enjoyed bringing you guys along, but up till the next video, don't forget to ask yourself, have you been entertained?